everybody, welcome to part 6 of I'm Yours. It's played by Sungha Jung. This part is not too bad, so let's jump right into it. We start on the 91st measure with this bit. We start on the high E string, the first string, with the 3rd fret hammer on to the 7th. I do index and then pinky. And then you have the open G string. Moving on to 92, we have so we start with the 7 on the high E on the first string, and then the open A string. Then you have 3rd on the high E. So combine that with 91 and you have then you slap. Then you have, which is 3 on the high E, open low E, and then open G and B together. You slap again, then you have 3 on the high E again to end it. Okay? So far, in total we have this. Then we go on to 93, which sounds like this. We start here with the open A string combined with the 3rd on the E. Hit the 3rd on the E again. Then slap. Then 5th on the E. Open A. 7 on the high E. Okay, so slap again, and then you have 7 on the G string. Next you have this kind of shape. I don't know what it looks like, but you have 7 on the G, B, and E. So I just use my middle, ring, and pinky for that shape. So just so you know, that's coming up. So 93 sounds like this. So 94 is like that. You start with the open low E and 7 on the high E. That's why we got this shape going on. Then you have the G and the B string, both on the 7. You slap, hit those 2 strings again, and then you have open low E followed by a 7 on the G. So far on 94 it sounds like this. You slap again, and then you have 7 on the B. That's 94. So 93 and 94 sound like this together, slowly. Then to start 95, you have which is start with the open E and the 7 on the B. Hit the 7 on the B again, so you slap, and then 8 on the B, followed by open low E, then 10 on the B, you slap, then you have 7 on the G. So 95 slowly is like this. Okay, so 96 is a little bit trickier. It's got a kind of weird chord shape right here that is 9 on the A string. I use my my ring finger, sorry. I bar the 7th fret with my index finger on the top 3 strings, so the E, B, and G, and then I have my middle finger on the 8th of the B. You start by hitting the A string and the high E string together with that shape. Then you hit the B and the G string together with that shape. You slap, hit those 2 notes again, hit the A string, and then you go down to the 7 on the B. You slap, and then you have 9 on the G. Okay, I think this is the trickiest part of the whole section I'm teaching today, so if you can get through this, you're good. So 96 very slowly sounds like this. Now with 97, it sounds like this. Okay? Oh, I went with 95. So that was 95 and 96. 97 is up next, and that is pretty easy. You start with the 9 on the A, then you slap. You've got 9 on the D, or 9 on the G, sorry. And then you have 9 back on the A again, and then 7 on the G. So okay, then you have 98, which sounds like this. Not too bad again. You have 5 on the A and 5 on the G. Then you have 5, you slap, so. Then 5 on the A, 5 on the B, and 8 on the high E. Sometimes I don't even get this 5 on the B note in there. It's a little bit weird sounding to me, and it's a bit tricky with this bar, because I bar the 5th fret, so I go, but it's there, it's in the tab. So you have that shape followed by 7 on the high E and 5th on the B. You slap, then you just have 7 on the high E. So 98 slowly sounds like this. I almost hit a note in between those two, so I go. I hit the A string in between the part where you have the 8 on the high E and the 7 on the high E, so I go. But that's just rhythmically. I don't know why I do that, but it's not in the tab, so if you don't want to play it, then don't. Now 99 kind of sounds better with 98, so I'm going to play them both kind of together. So you have. That's the beginning of 99. So after you have the 7 on the high E from 98, you have 5 on the A, you have 5 on the high E, then you end that bit with the 8 on the B. Okay, I think it sounds better with 98, so I'll play them both for you really quickly. Okay, then you slap. So that's pretty much it for this iteration of this verse, I guess. I think it's a verse. You slap after the 8th of the B, and then you have open B and 7 on the high E. You slap again, and then 3 on the high E. Then you start over the whole. And it's the exact same thing as the first time until you get to the part of the and that's the only difference. So after you've done 99 and 100, you play the exact same as you did the first time. That's the exact same until you get to 106, which is. Okay? So we have 5th on the A and 5th at the G. It's the exact same way that 98 started, but it goes a little bit of a different way. So you have those two notes, you slap, then you have 5 on the B, followed by 5 on the A, and then 5 on the G. So you slap again, then you have 5 on the A, followed by 107, which is 5 on the G and the B, and 8 on the high E. Kind of strum those up. So you slap, then you have 5 on the G, followed by 5 on the A and 7 on the high E. You slap, you have open A. And that's pretty much it for this one. Next part is the which I'll teach next time. So thank you for staying tuned through this one. Hopefully I covered the difference well enough, because the only difference between the two repeats is on 106 versus 98. I would recommend you just follow along with the tabs on Songster or wherever you want. I just take them right from Songster. Not sponsored or anything, but it's a pretty good site, so check it out. And if I didn't cover that difference well enough, just let me know and I'll try to clarify next time. But we're almost done with this song, so thank you for staying tuned and have a fantastic day. Got some editing to do, got some editing to do.